prophecy of a robed ranger who would one day appear to lead them to freedom. As it turns out, Gen was this ranger from the prophecy. Suddenly blessed with the command of the Ratfolk Legion, Gen and Spicy easily disabled the detectors, clearing the path for Monday and Brock. Once inside, Brock and Monday were brought before the warden, where tensions quickly boiled over. The warden ordered Brock to drag Monday to solitary confinement, but just then, a bad guy interrupted to announce that a cake sent earlier by the party as a secret message to 17 had finally arrived. While Jen and Spicy worked with the Ratfolk leader to disable the prison's mojo field so the Onceler could bring in the Da Vinci-style flying machine, Monday and the warden argued over the cake. Monday insisted it looked so bad that it would actually be a cruel to force 17 to eat it alone instead of sharing it with everyone else. The warden agreed, but decided to make 17 eat it in front of the entire prison. This was the final straw. Brock smashed the warden's face into the phone on the desk. Monday dove for the cake, Abide was holding, and all hell broke loose. Monday, Brock fought their way through the prison to reach 17, where Gen and Spicy had already gone to great lengths disabling the mojo field. The team reunited outside 17's cell. Monday, Brock and Abide had a heartfelt reunion with 17 before racing to the rooftop. Just in time, the Onceler swooped in with his handmade flying machine. Monday, Gen, Spicy, Brock, 17, and a whole bunch of rat folk piled in and took off into the sunset, fulfilling the rat folk prophecy entirely by accident. Gen, now both a rat and a prophet, became a living legend. I don't know why I said he was a rat. I didn't mean that part. And the party, for once, they got the rare and much needed happy ending. A bad guy might even open a pizza parlor back up at home base. Which brings us tonight. Will our heroes bring chaos and mayhem, or will it be complete and total tranquility? Find out tonight on Kaverns and Klombos.
Hey, does anybody else see the face in this rock?
Like his little mouth right here.
Yep, and the eyeballs up there.
Like he could be like a kind of like a doofy looking seal.
Yep.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yep. That's him. That's what I see.
Really low quality golem.
Yeah.
But all right. So you folks load the lightest amongst you up into the flying machine and sent away into the sunset. The Onceler is flying Harry and Musa and Nox all back to the Peleban Anya village, back to the nearby faraway islands. Rats in tow. And you guys are going to be making your way back to your ship and making the long journey home. Brock smashed the like. Thank you, Brock. Oh, that reminds me. I can do a thing. Apparently. I can give away memberships. But I can't figure out how to do it. I thought I had to do it during the stream. Which, we're doing a stream. We're live right now. But it only gives me the option to buy, not to gift the memberships. I don't understand. I will figure it out another time. But alright. You guys are standing on the shore with 17. What do you folks want to do?
We should bring him back to see his brother.
Yeah, we should do that.
Hey, look at Spicy renewing his membership. Thanks, Spicy. 17's like, that was awesome. That was amazing.
Happy birthday! I'm glad you enjoyed it. We got one more surprise for you, buddy.
What is it?
Well, we gotta travel a little bit, but there's somebody who really wants to see you.
Who?
I think you know them. I think you're related to them. Hint, hint.
It's Santa Claus.
My uncle.
Close, but more sibling related.
Hey, Chris Clark. Thank you.
Alan Catraz.
Hope you're having a good day too.
Is that is that your brother? Is that the name? No, that's not the name of your brother.
He's like my brother.
Yeah. He helped us figure out a way to get you out of prison because he wants to see you.
You can tell he's deeply moved by the sentiment. He wells up a little bit.
Save the tears for later. We got to get to the ship.
So
Yeah, I'm afraid Brock is right. We do need to start making our way. It's getting dark soon, and you wouldn't like it here when it gets dark.
he says that if they're going home, or if that you're bringing him home, and if that he is going to see his brother, that there's something that he's going to need to do first. He says he can't go home without his armor.
Where's your armor? Where's your armor, buddy?
He says, "Oh, I don't know where it is. We're gonna have to go ask some people."
Hey,
Uh,
you look like you're about the same size as me. Try that one on instead.
He's like, no, you don't understand. I'm a pauldron. He said, I need the pauldron armor. And to be fair, he's a little more like gorilla-esque than you, whereas you are like, you know, kind of like Conan the Barbarian-esque. He's more like a solid just chunk of wall. It would be a tight fit.
All right,
I don't
we're
think
gonna ask
Monday
where we
would
can
know,
go.
so never mind.
Who do we need to ask? Where are these said people?
He says, I think I know. He says, we're gonna have to park the ship a little ways away, but then we can take a rowboat and go see him, and we'll figure it out from there. He says, I've been away a long time, but we used to have a base not too far away.
Wait.
He says, the
Flat
guys
out,
who
I don't
set
figure
me up,
things out. I crush things. They figure it out.
so trust me, if they don't know where my armor is, things is gonna get crushed.
I like this guy.
Hey, Chris. So basically, on Tuesday nights between 8 and 10, we play a thing called Kaverns and Klombos, which is basically Dungeons and Dragons done in Lego Fortnite style. So we've been playing like this role-playing game, and we're on a mission now to bring back the one guy that's blue over there as to his brother, who's a pirate. And yeah, this is Long Tom's world, and we be basically playing it in it. And if you stick around, you'll probably see some really cool creative builds because he's really, really good at what he does.
Watchtowers would be, you know, looking at the skies for a bunch of flying, or
Yeah.
sorry, the seas for a ship.
This is you know, hundreds of kilometers away. It's not, you know, 800 meters.
Oh, we're on the 40K scale system or the Warhammer
Yeah.
Fantasy scale system.
Yeah,
1 inch
yeah.
is like 20 miles.
Exactly.
Talking the language.
I think I left it over here. Remy's on his way. He's not wearing his Superman cape, so.
I'm
So
scanning the
you
horizon with my
guys,
fancy glasses.
Thanks, Chris. I
what was that?
appreciate that. Yeah,
I'm scanning the horizon with my fancy glasses to make sure we're alone.
I don't talk as much during this because it's like overlapping audio. But any questions you have and stuff, I'll mute and let you know. Thanks.
You see smoke in the distance coming off of an island in the direction that 17 is saying that you folks should travel cautiously.
So they're grilling some food over there. I see smoke.
He says that he's been away for a long time, but that they used to have a pretty strong encampment there. It was where they raided the capital from, merchant ships and the like, before someone on his crew betrayed him, and he needs to find out who so he can get his armor back.
I would like
You folks can come on over here if you like. Oh, go
I'd
ahead,
like
Linda.
I'd like to use my monkey paw senses to see if I can observe anything out of the ordinary. But never mind, because we're literally gonna find out.
Zoom.
Right, so just a heads up. I'm moving in here after we're done.
So you folks get one of the lifeboats, one of the dinghies from the conquistador, and as you approach and as you get closer, you see there is a encampment, you know, worked into this nearby island. But as you get closer and closer, you can see it's kind of run down, and then as you pull up to the docks, you see it's like super run down, and 17 is like, it didn't used to be like this.
It's okay. We'll fix it.
But as you folks roll up here at the end of the dock, there's a group of let's see, we're gonna find out how many people greet you. There's a group of 4 guys, just run-of-the-mill, rugged, looking pirate types. Bandana pirate types, not, like big hat pirate types. But they stop you and they want to know what you guys are doing.
I'm eating
We're here
berries.
to get his armor, and unless you want to get in our way, I suggest you give us his armor.
Remy, what are you doing?
I am just keeping an eye on the situation back here, ready to draw my bow if needed.
All
Just
right.
quietly, just observing.
And Spicy?
I'm hiding behind 17 with a huge sword out.
Right on. These guys are not very good at anything.
That's not
So-
enough to say about us.
Yeah. No, my 4 guys, I rolled a 5, an 8, a 9. Hey, for Frodo. Thanks, Gaggins. Welcome to the chat.
I was hoping you weren't gonna read that.
Hopefully you're here for some RPG action. But yeah, all right. So the guys. Sorry, Brock. You were like, he's here for his armor, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, looking as intimidating as usual.
Right. Well, that's not good. So as you say that, 17 kind of pushes past all of you and kind of like, just like, where's your boss? And they all kind of, now catching more of a drift of who you folks are, they all kind of start to back up and hands on their weapons. Monday, what do you want to do? Uh-oh, did we lose Monday?
No,
Might be
No, I'm
muted.
here. Sorry, I was muted and also dealing with something.
he was
No.
occupied in chat.
Yeah.
You're good. Oh, right on. Yeah, appreciate that.
I I am slowly and curiously eating berries, and this is really just a ruse to hide the fact that with my other hand, I am arming myself with my magic dagger,
All right.
ready to pounce. And I just kind of look at 17, like, what do we do? Which is kind of weird because like I never thought I would like look to 17.
Right, right. And normally you're the one who's like, the sun's going down, big guy. But
Yeah.
all right. And then Brock, you witness this all transpire. There's a flit of recognition in one of the pirates' eyes, and when 17 comes forward, and like I was saying, they all start to back up and start to pull out weapons. They're not whipping them out, but they're definitely like hand on their hip, ready to go. What do you want to do?
Look at him and say, this could end one of two ways. You'll hit the ground after I slice you with an axe, or you could work for us and make a whole lot of money.
I yell out the name of the brother, the Captain Pauldron. I say, we're here on behalf of Captain Pauldron. Everyone calm down.
All right. As soon as you say the name Captain Pauldron, there is an obvious break in their resolve, and they're like, I knew it was him. I knew it was him. Run, run. And one of them breaks away from the group to go, presumably, tell somebody something, and fast.
Shoot him with my musket.
Shoot him with your musket. That's going to potentially be effective, but also very loud. But you are allowed to do anything you like, sir. But
Shoot him with my
that
musket.
being the case, let's all roll initiative. Oh God.
15.
Ooh, natural 19.
I got 18.
So 22.
Oh, and I got 18.
10 Spicy,
Yes, sir.
18 Remy.
Yep.
All right. So as I was saying, one of them turns to make a breakaway. The other three start to pull their weapon further. Monday, what would you like to do?
I will use my action to make Brock miss with his musket, and I will look at him and say, hey, non-lethal. We don't know what the deal is. We don't know if these are guys that are like worth being respawned or not.
As he does that to me, I tell him, why don't you use your speed and catch the guy that's running then?
I then take my movement action to I look like kind of like mad, but also like he's right. So I just like break away and take a move action at the person running away.
All right. You're probably gonna overtake him pretty quick, because you're a monk. But all right, so you're pretty much pushing Trone's gun down before he fires. Is that what's
Yeah,
going on?
to make him miss the shot because I'm trying. from my perspective, we're not like evildoers, so
Right,
I don't
right.
think it's smart to just like, especially since they're running away, like they're fleeing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
But also, I get
And
his point too, so I begrudgingly run after the dude.
right. I got you. All right, Remy. Again,
Um,
sees all this transpiring uh, in the last 6 seconds.
yeah. Trying to think what I should do. So we're not fighting yet.
Nope. Right now, there's 3 dudes in front of you who are prepared to fight or preparing to fight. And there's one dude who's cooking it down the docks, yelling his head off. Why? Oh, because it's an outdoor prop. Derp.
And I shouldn't kill that guy. Or attack him. Just trying to look at the skills. And Monday ran off. I guess.
Yep, chasing the one guy who's going to presumably raise the alarm. Yeah, he followed him down the docks.
Do you not have a spell that can manipulate him to make him change his mind about
Well, now.
setting off the alarm?
Well, I'm now my ranger, so hold on. I gotta.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, I picked Gen this time.
You do have some spells
Yeah, I
and
was
spell-like abilities.
trying to look up something, try to get creative.
Yeah.
You're a ranger. You got one of those ropes with a rock on each end. You can like swing around and throw at his feet.
Oh, is that something I could? I think I could. Like they call it like a bolo
Trip
or
'em up.
something.
Yeah, it's a
Bolo,
bolo.
yeah.
You got one of those. You're a ranger. You should have that.
I should have that. Oh wait, what's this? Ensnaring strike. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and target must succeed a strength. I'll take some damage though, but I can pierce him. I mean, I can use ensnaring strike.
Is it ranged or is it a melee attack?
You can do it with a bow.
Yeah.
You can do it with a bow.
Yeah, just says
All right.
conjuration, and then it says range. It says self.
All right, Monday. Come back about to right here where I am. All right. In a second, we're gonna run down this dock towards the end. Remy, if you can shoot me, then you hit.
Oh, but these guys are. Oh, geez, I don't. So much in the way.
You can stand. I'll even let you stand up on one of these dudes because they are super in your way.
Okay.
But all right, when I say go, we'll start running. And Remy,
gotta
you
shoot
shoot
before he's
whenever
out
you
of
want.
sight.
Sounds good.
All right, ready, set, go.
Hey, come here, come here. Ah, yes. Success.
All right. So he gets wrapped in thorns. Is that what it does?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. So this guy is all super ensnared.
Word up.
He gets wrapped up in this floaty.
What's going on, guy? Welcome to Caverns and Klombos.
Come
Is
on, I
that
really
Lego-
wanted this to work.
Lego Fortnite, Dungeons and Dragons. Normally, I stream during the day, but on Tuesdays
Throw him down.
we do a little of this role playing. Stick around, you'll see some really cool builds.
He's
in Long
encased in
Tom's world.
vines now. Look at that.
Who's the dungeon master?
How far is everybody on their battle pass so far?
Completed it.
I think as soon as I got it, like 30 minutes ago, I had unlocked half of it.
Yeah. I finished mine today actually. Just running around goofing off in here.
My BR one
Pardon
is
me a
still
second.
going though.
Oh yeah. The the extra rewards thing. I'm like level 107 now. But all right. Sorry. Brain fart. Trone. Moments ago, Monday shoved the barrel of your gun as you raise it up. You see a blast, a twang from behind you, and a magical arrow shoots out and bolos up the guy's legs with vines, and he trips, hits the ground. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot Monday for moving my barrel. No, just kidding. I'm gonna tell
Take that.
I'm gonna tell the 3 pirates in front of me. Hey, I can hurt you very, very easily, or we could parlay. Up to you. Intimidating. This is how bruisers negotiate.
Right. What do you got?
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. All right. Well, two of them, hands still on their weapons, start backing away slowly, but the third one says, "We've got our orders," and he turns to dip and run away. Not out of fear, but out of duty to alert someone.
All right, I'm gonna charge and tackle him then. I'm pretty
All right.
fast too.
Go ahead and give me what I guess an athletics check.
Athletics check was a 17.
17. All right. Yeah, you totally come up and just grab him right around the waist. Bringing
Suplex
him
him
down to the ground as well.
Can I gently carouse his memory with the hilt of my weapon till he's unconscious?
Maybe. You just want to knock him down, don't you? It's like I
I want
must
to
hit
make sure
this
you don't fight
mannequin
back.
with an axe. If you wanna go ahead and do some bludgeoning damage, I'll allow it.
Yeah, definitely doing it.
All right.
Doing damage.
You can chop that if you want to. I know you want to. Spicy. Did we skip you? I feel like we skipped you.
Yeah, we did, but it's all good.
My bad, bro. Take 2 turns, just because. String 2 turns together. Do something amazing.
I want to go up and talk to the dude that's all wrapped up in vines. Is what I want to do. I want to go up and ask him
All
some
right.
questions.
Copy that.
How'd that run-in go for you there, buddy? Where are you on your way to anyways? Who you trying to talk to?
He says that we were told if we ever saw him again to tell the boss that he was here immediately.
Who's the boss? As far as I know, he used to run this place.
He says that was a long time ago.
Well, do you know if his armor is at this location or not?
He says I don't know nothing about nothing.
You know nothing about nothing. I think the next people to come up to talk to you behind me are not going to be so nice, so you might want to try that again.
Tell him you want to see
I'm
the color
trying
of
to
his
give you a
fur.
chance here.
He looks back over his shoulder at Trone. Brock has the one guy face first into the dock. Monday is, coming up quick, and some guy just sniped him from the shadows, and he just starts yelling. He's like, "Help! Help!"
All right, I'm going to hit him with the hilt of my sword and knock him out.
All right. Give me a yeah. What'd you get?
14.
14.
Yep.
So he's like, help, help. He just faces out into the deck. Ooh. Alright.
Does that end my turn, or can I go sneak around the gate?
Because we skipped you, we were gonna do 2 turns. So yeah, you go up,
Alright.
talk to that dude, knock him unconscious. Where do you want to head?
I'm just gonna go right up to the edge of the gate and peek around and see what I can see. See if I can observe any more people or not.
Oh yeah. Give me a stealth check.
I don't even have to roll for that, but I will. It's a 19 plus 14.
19 plus 14.
Well, yeah, for don't stealth, don't I get that big 19, that 19 standard
Well-
roll without even rolling?
Yeah, but I mean, it's any roll below 10 is counted as a, 10 or whatever.
Right.
So you get your 14 plus, what is it? You get a plus 8, I think, for stealth.
I'm trying to find my notes. I was on my Minecraft page. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it is 8.
Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah. All right. So you creep up, very stealthily, quieter than a church mouse, and as you look around the wall, there is a heavily populated pirate enclave. It's mostly ramshackle defenses, tarps and tents and, canvas roof, places. But there are a number of people. There's over a dozen people that you can see out and about, just in this first courtyard. Much less, who knows what inside the buildings and beyond. And of course, the couple cannon emplacements along the wall, presumably protecting the dock.
See a workout area, so these guys are pretty buff. Don't see any armor stands though. Alright. Just gonna report back to them and tell everybody there's a whole lot of pirates up here.
All right. Then that will bring us back to Monday.
I will. I will look back at everyone and I will just kind of like after assessing the situation, I just kind of say like loud enough for all of us to hear, but not like yelling at the top of my lungs. And I say, all right, this is probably going to get messy real quick. I think we need to just stick together and just like go find his armor and probably take out a bunch of people along the way.
And we don't have a healer now, do we?
We do not.
We don't have Muso or Nox.
But Rangers do have healing spells also.
That is true,
Okay.
yes. Secondary, yeah.
It's true.
And I've got a crap ton of slurp still.
They're not as powerful as clerics, as holy rollers, but they definitely do have access to some holy mojo.
Peely peely.
There's a pig swimming in the
that's
water.
right. What are you doing out there, pig?
There's going to be some pirates swimming in the water by the time I'm done with them.
All right, so after I
Just their
say
heads,
that,
mainly.
I mutter to myself begrudgingly, and I mutter the phrase, Leroy Jenkins. And I just run in here and around the gate, and I look at the nearest pirates, and I say, who wants to go?
Oh no.
All right, so I will let everybody have their turn before we just go into full-out pirate warfare.
Oh, but also
Um,
before I go, I do like look back at everyone one more time and I say like, I'll give a distraction. You
all
guys
right,
find the armor.
Remy, um, you are still down here in the dock. There's these two guys. They don't look like they're gonna start anything, but there are two live enemies back here. And you see after a short interrogation, Monday, Leroy Jenkins it into the enclave. What would you like to do?
I will join the party. I'll make my move up, but I back up, like I with my eyes on them. So keep my eyes on the people behind us.
All right.
I have a feeling they're about to get disabled anyway.
I'm kind of like in between, and I'm kind of like looking, like I got like my back to the side of the dock, and I'm looking like left and right, and I'm like, all right, who's getting an arrow? Who's getting my next arrow?
Right on. So you're just gonna take the ready action then for this turn.
Yeah.
All right. Trone.
I'm gonna just chuck this guy into the water, looking over my shoulder at the people behind me grinning, and then book it towards the gate.
Athletics.
26.
Yoink. Yeet. The Lord yeeteth, and the Lord yanketh away. All right. So yeah, you huck that dude in the water. You're just moving up. All right. So Monday, you come around the corner, and there is in fact a group of enemies standing right in front of you. There's 5-ish enemies around each campfire, and then there's a smaller group over here playing basketball, a little 2-on-2. But right there in front of you, there are 5 guys, and right after this all happens, everybody feel free to hop in, because I'm just going to start whipping guys everywhere. But just as you get there Monday, 17 comes flying through. I said after this, Tron, but...
Oh.
Anyways. Tron, get out of here. Go back to your place.
I thought you said go rip our heads.
I said after this. So, but 17 just comes tearing through Monday and just starts rocking these dudes. Just absolutely launching them. Whoa, I'm like frozen.
Oh, really?
For the record, I am not respawning these people. I am using non-lethal force to knock them out.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, 17 just runs through and just starts fisticuffing people, lifting them right off their feet as he smokes them. But that being the case, you folks feel free to jump on in.
So we can leave the 2 dudes behind us on the dock just standing there?
They aren't really super interested in messing with 17 and
That was my fault.
my
I'm
bad,
sorry.
my bad.
That was totally my fault. I literally ran right into you.
All right. So as you guys come tearing through, alarms start going off deeper in. As pirates, start to fire their pistols and muskets, etc. But you clear your way through this first mob in the entryway, but you can tell farther back into the enclave there's going to be further resistance. What do you guys want to do?
How you doing, Reaper?
You're just gonna
Welcome
keep
on
plowing
in.
through.
Welcome on in,
That's
Kaverns and
what Brock
Klombos.
does.
I asked 17
You have a
where
gift for me?
we need to go,
You really,
and I asked him
you really
why
shouldn't
these
have.
people don't like him.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
And I also
Thank
compliment
you for the
him
heart.
on being a secret badass this whole time.
He says that they used to meet in the tower. He said that if the guy he's looking for is here, he's gonna be up there. And he said they betrayed me. They know I'm here for revenge.
How'd
No
they betray
quarter?
you?
Are you telling me I could do no quarter?
He says that they're the ones. One of them, he's not sure which one, but one of them are the ones that turned him into the capital and got him sent to the rock.
I look at Brock and I say, all right, I don't care if you use lethal or non-lethal force anymore.
Ow!
That was close, Monday.
I just got shielded back into oblivion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Reaper, you're a good man, and I told you when I was going to be
Just
a fan.
pushing
Thank
a
you,
rock
Reaper.
into their house.
I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the heart. And,
All right.
hope you enjoy what you're watching right now. We're doing some Caverns and Klombos,
Yeah.
and it's
with some
basically
decent
Dungeons
amount
and
of
Dragons Lego
resistance,
Fortnite.
but nothing you guys haven't seen before.
Cheers.
You plow your way through the pirates, and now the tower itself stands before you. But what apparently used to once be a very well constructed tower has seen now what looks like 50 years of ruin and disrepair. But how would you like to approach this situation, folks?
I get in this cannon that's overlooking the tower, and I aim it at the tower. If it can aim. I don't know if it can. It can!
Oh yeah, you're first in the order. Why not? Remy, get out of there.
And I yell at the party, and I say, hey, if you guys want, just give me a signal, and I will, push a button here.
Just want me to knock on the door and sell them some girls.
Monday, just for the record, there you do want to talk to someone in that tower.
All right, I get out of the cannon, and I put myself in the cannon,
Hey, all right.
ready to shoot at the tower.
But all right, Remy, you're after Monday. What do you want to try? How do you want to approach this tower?
Oh, he's in a cannon. We can't just go up the stairs, you said?
You might be able to.
And I'm gonna make my way up the stairs.
You're gonna make your way upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Critical nat 20, baby.
Whoo-hoo. All right. So as you're creeping up the stairs, you can hear through the loose stones pretty distinctly there's another group of pirates in that first room at the bottom of the tower. From what you can tell, there's 5 or 6 of them maybe. They're just seem to be readying themselves up, but also battening themselves down for the inevitable.
Is there not a door here? Is it actually is it just open like this?
It's a ramshackle door. It's not much of a door. It's more like a bunch of sticks tied together and some palm fronds. You know what I mean? It's not
Right. Not like I can just like barricade them in.
Not effectively, no.
Okay, well, luckily the stairs are on the outside of the tower, so I can kind of make my way past the door. Can I sneak past the door so that they don't see me?
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Come on, I've been rolling good. Let's see. I got a 2.
No. All right. So as you're sneaking past the door, you quick look to the side, and one of the guys just happens to look, and you guys make perfect eye contact. And one of them starts to stand up, the one that sees you. Trone. Remy snuck off towards the tower.
Are these
Monday
open or closed windows?
has taken the high ground. For open for the most part. And the ones that are closed, quote unquote, would just be like covered with like a cloth essentially to keep bugs out.
The window with my grappler.
Through the window with your grappler.
I'm gonna try to.
All right. Do you wanna try it for real, or do you want to roll for it? It's up to you.
I'll roll for it. So it would be funny to try it for real. 23.
You can do both. Yeah, 23 with your level of athletics, I think would totally do it. Yeah, let's see what happens here once the lag spike ends. Ah, missed. All right, and then Spicy. You see all these folks pretty much ready themselves to assault this room. Trone, if you want to go down a level, that's where you're actually the window. This is where the bad guys are going to be.
All right, bad guys. I'm Trone.
What do you got there, Spicy?
Is Trump far enough away to where if I throw dynamite through this window, he's gonna survive?
I do not
Can
know.
Can I throw dynamite through this window? I've got dynamite from our fight.
I'll tell you what. I'll throw a bunch of guys in there, and then you go ahead and throw dynamite, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
I'll survive.
Okay. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm
So,
about to see it on the stream.
Oh, that was great. So, just crumbles. Remy,
Oh, wow.
you start to go in, and just as that guy stands up and starts to say something, there's a noise behind them as Trone grappling hook comes through the window, followed immediately by Brock. And he says something to him, and they turn, and then all of a sudden the whole room just rips apart. The floor falls in, like chunks of the wall come down, and pretty much everything and everyone in the room is just completely like emulsified. How did you guys fare in that?
At a scratch.
I was on the outside, so I just came. Well, I was like peeking in, so like when it all happened, I was still kind of safe, relatively
on.
speaking.
Yeah, if that door had been any heavier, you would have been mushed by it, but it pretty much just shredded over you like paper mache as it went past. Like,
Hey Shelly, how
Um,
you doing? Welcome on in,
but all
Rush
right.
Caverns and
around it.
Klombos.
Remy and 17. Why are you guys breathing so heavily?
uh, so speaking of 17 is like we need to get higher. We need to get to the top. Um, yeah. I wonder. Oh no, that still works. All right. So that'll bring us, I guess, back to the top of the order. Is that
It's
your
good to hear,
movement there,
Shelly.
Spicy?
Happy Tuesday night. We're over here doing some Caverns and Klombos, which is Dungeons and Dragons. Lego
I
Fortnite.
will shoot
Oh, I don't
myself.
talk as much,
I was
but
muted, my bad.
you'll
Oh, you're
probably
good.
catch some really good builds. And yeah, just chillaxing.
Can I try to shoot myself out of the cannon into the tower?
Hey, yeah.
Almost.
Hit the ground.
Hit the ground hard too. That was. All right. Well, the top of the tower still mostly stands.
You should,
Remy.
all right, I'm gonna go come around the stairs now. I guess maybe I have to make an athletics check to jump this. The stairs
Is
are
it,
broken.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
I got 20 again.
Jeez.
It's-
Yeah. You just
He just shaved his dice.
right. Yeah. You just hop across simply, easily. As you do, more enemies come down from around the top. Trone.
I hear the battle, and that's where I'm going.
Followed by Spicy.
I suppose I might as well go help him.
All right. I think it's great that you just saw your buddy shoot himself out of a cannon. He fell like 10 stories onto the ground, onto a set of stairs, and you're like, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. He's a big self-bear. He's fine.
We don't even need to check on him. But yeah.
Left. There they are. Ow.
Don't you feel left out?
Ow. Chill out, homie. Chill out.
Close quarters combat.
Yeah, sure.
Let me lead the way.
All right. So you guys are almost to the top of the tower. A bunch of minifigs, unconscious and in pieces behind you. What would you like to do as you approach the top of this tower?
Oh, and by the way, I wasn't knocking anyone unconscious. I was despawning them all.
Yeah, same here. No quarter.
Copy that. Yeah, I think about halfway through the battle, everybody just kind of decided that this is how it was. 17 even.
As soon as he gave me the okay.
Right.
I shout up there. Hey, if you want to live, throw down that armor.
There's no response. Spicy. What do you want to do before you guys go up the stairs?
Everybody healed up. Anybody need food? I've got some food.
I had some
We all,
bananas.
we all need to get full.
Hates me.
Besides that, I'm just waiting back here in the back.
Right on. All right. Then that brings us back to the top again. Monday.
I am crying on the ground down here. Because I just hurled myself out of a cannon, probably a couple football fields length, into the roof of a tower, and then fell what was probably 4 or 5 stories.
Oh, dude, it's more than that. Let me see. 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 stories.
Yeah, so with that logic, I am spending this turn on the ground.
All right. Sounds fair to me. Which will bring us to Remy. Remy, you follow the group up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up further, I guess, with my bow drawn.
All right. All right. As you come up into the top of the tower, give me a perception check.
Come on, good roll. Come on, good rolls. I got 1. I'm going
1.
back and forth.
Right. All right. Well, as you come up into the room, you note that it seems quite empty.
Hey, there's no one up here. That's it.
That's what I was looking for. All right. Trone.
There's one of those fancy button pushing things over there. I rolled 20 on perception.
20 on perception. All right. The room is for what you've seen around the camp and whatnot is quite posh. It does in fact have one of those fancy button machines. It's got a little drink station. You know, there's some like minor magical, you know, like type items on the shelves. You know, just like alchemy ingredients. You know, stuff like that. Nothing major. There's a really nice bed in the room. The guy obviously seems to like cactuses. He's got a bunch up here, you know, potted. And there's a little sitting area, but then there is a large wardrobe in the corner of the room. And aside from that, like I was saying, the room looks empty.
Let's smash open that wardrobe.
All right. Give me a Ben Bars lift gates.
Oh man, that's old school. 12 plus 8, 20.
All right. You drive your hatchet into the, or excuse me, your axe, your full blown axe, into the front of the cabinet. Man, I mean it. You know, just right to the haft, and you hear from inside the bureau a yelp. There's certainly apparently someone hiding in that wardrobe.
Hey, come out and you'll get to keep your slurp. If not, my axe is thirsty.
Right on. Yeah, someone inside definitely starts shifting around. There's a lot of movement, a lot of motion. You can't tell what exactly the movement and motion is about. But that'll bring us to Spicy.
I just want to make my way back up to the top of the stairs to catch up with everyone.
All right. As
And
you get to the top,
observe this cabinet being opened.
yeah, as you get to the top, that whole scene unfolds before you, and for some not immediately known reason, other than Brock likes to break things. He's chopping apart a wardrobe with his axe. But all right, that'll bring us back around to Monday.
Okay, so I'm assuming by this point I've lost quite a significant amount of slurp of my slurp. So I am gonna try to scream for help. However, I have a suspicion that I'm going to muffle my own screams in a puddle of my own slurp. You know,
Things are
because
going.
I shot myself several football fields at the roof of a
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Give me like a perform check. See if you can holler loud enough to for them at the top of the tower.
Ooh, I rolled a 5.
Part
Brock
of
looks over
the
his shoulder and says, "Quit your whining."
part of the building fell off while Spicy was trying to get a closer look. It just like clink, just fell. It
It
almost hit
falls
you.
on top of me.
It almost did. It was pretty good. But yeah, so you lay on the ground groaning, mostly to yourself.
I muttered to myself, you know, those stunts in the movies. It's all bull. I call bull.
I don't know what
All
movies
right.
are.
I'm gonna have to say you spend the rest of the round prone again Monday.
Okay. Fair enough.
Remy, it's back to again.
Guy hasn't come out of the cabinet yet. So I just get a little closer, and then actually let's do a quick spell check. Maybe see if
Oops.
there's anything. I don't think I have anything really. Air bubble. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I think I'm going to. Oh wait, Spicy went back down.
I fell, laughing at Linda.
Oh, great.
And a piece of the building actually landed on him this time.
Oh,
So-
are you guys? Were you calling me? I'm sorry.
No, I
No.
just fell on top of you.
But
Oh,
so
You
we,
good.
saw I
fell
was
off the
laughing at
building.
you.
but we didn't hear. So we didn't hear his scream because it was too low, right?
Oh, so I role played that accurately then.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay, so then I stay up here because I didn't hear him scream, and I'm backing up, Brock over here.
All right.
Do I see
Um,
Spicy?
Give me. Well, actually, technically, Spicy hasn't fallen off yet because
Oh,
he
okay, I
comes
gotcha.
at the end of the turn. But we're gonna roll with it when we get to that, I think.
Cool.
But yeah, Trone, your axe is wedged in there. The wardrobe's rocking around. Something's going on inside it. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I say into the Teletron, if you need help, don't shout. Just use this thing.
He has a point.
Just a general announcement.
Yeah. And then I tell Remy behind me that throw them down a couple of slurps or in my back pouch. And I keep pulling this wardrobe open.
All right. Go ahead and give me just a will check.
Will?
Yeah.
With proficiency bonus or without?
With. Why not?
All right. So that's a 16.
All right. So you wrench your axe out of the wardrobe, and the doors pop open, and there's a scrawny but slightly well dressed pirate inside. You know, his clothes are like nice, but they're all dirty. You know, he's obviously been wearing them a long time. They're all kind of crusty. But he immediately puts both his hands up in front of his face, like, you know, please don't hurt me.
Oh no, this isn't to the death. This is to the pain.
He pulls
Where's
out a
the-
copy of The Princess Bride. He's like, this fell through a rift. I get that reference.
Where's the armor?
He says, hey, you're not Pauldron. He's like, I expected it. I expected Pauldron. Who are you?
Let me tell you this again. Every single one of your pirates are dead. Give me the armor. It's for Pauldron.
He says he doesn't have it.
I'm a
Brings
lot
spicy.
offhand.
Oh Jesus! All right, give me a roll.
Attack roll or athletics? What?
Yeah, just like a straight, just a D20 roll. Just give me a
Okay.
straight D20.
I rolled a with proficiency or without.
Without
12.
12. All right, so he starts giving, you know, he's like, you know, he doesn't know where it is, and you with your axe, his little Lego hand pops off, you know, right at the socket, and he's just like, I really don't know where it is. I don't have it. I don't have it. And that will bring us to Spicy.
I
Recently
was,
affected by gravity.
Yeah, I was leaning over the roof laughing at Monday and happened to wind up down here with Monday.
All right. Why don't you roll me a athletics check, see if you fell in these cactus or not. These cacti.
Apparently, it probed me. 4.
All right. Now you fell directly. Your fall was directly broken by those cacti. So, what would you like to do there, friend, after your unfortunate excursion?
I'd just like to sit down here and talk to Monday for a minute, ask him how he's doing.
Do I see Spicy?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
As I see Spicy, I just like muffle to him. I look at him in the eyes and I say, I see light. I think I'm supposed to go towards this light, Spicy. I don't know what to do, Spicy.
Stand up, Monday. Stand up. No light. Stay away from the light. The light is dangerous.
I stand up and I say, oh, it's just the sun. Oh wow, that hurts so bad. Everything, like, this is, don't shoot yourself out of a cannon.
Well,
Bad
if
idea.
If it makes you feel any better, I was standing right up there at the very top of this building, laughing at you, and I stumbled over the edge and fell on top of you.
It makes me feel a lot better that you hurt yourself for laughing at me.
It is always a bonus.
Anyway, I think we should probably go try and help our friends, and maybe try not to lose too much of our slurp on the way there.
I think they'll be down in a minute if you just want to wait on them. I think they're almost.
Okay, I'm okay
You
with
guys-
catching my breath.
I got some slurp coming down to you. Just let me know when
Alright,
you're ready to
Do
catch
we
it.
hear?
It's actually your turn, Remy, if you want to do that.
And you got the Teletron.
Awesome.
But all right, so
It's coming.
17 at this point steps in, and he just grabs the dude by the front of the shirt, and he's like, "Who was it?" And the guy's like, "Oh no!" You know,
There you
you can
go.
tell he's definitely super upset about seeing Robert Pauldron. And he says, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'd never cross the bloody bottoms." And Pauldron says, "And who was it?" I mean, he says, if it wasn't me, it had to have been Raven. He's gone mad."
Dum dum dum.
Which will bring us to top of the order Monday.
I am not to sound anticlimactic, but I'm going to just continue to catch my breath down here until the rest of the party finishes up their business.
All right. Followed by Remy.
Did you guys catch the slurps I dropped? It came down to you.
I grab one of the slurps and I drink it while I'm waiting,
Okay, cool.
and I give the other one to Spicy.
All right.
It's hot out here.
I just focused in back with the Trone, with my bow drawn, and
All right.
just sit back and watch what's going on.
Yeah, the two big guys definitely seem to have this frail little pirate well in hand. He's spilling his guts about some other crewmate being the one that ratted Pauldron out. So yeah, you're just taking care of the slurps and stuff. You don't want to do anything else.
At the time, no, I think I'm just gonna sit here and just pay attention. I'm looking to see if there's any spells to see if there's any anything extra I can do, but not for this turn.
Yeah, okay. Then that'll bring us to Trone.
So I grab the pirate by the collar and I say to him, "Hey, Pauldron, did you ever have to deal with this in prison?" And I pick up the guy one-handed and put him up against what's left of the armoire and tell him, "Unless you want a peg leg too, where can I find this raven?"
Yeah, he's not gonna make this. I was gonna have him roll with disadvantage. I rolled a nat 1 on my first roll, and on my second roll I got a 5. So this guy is like
22.
this guy's spilling the whole pot of beans. Long story short, essentially, Raven betrayed the whole crew, Pauldron in particular. And has apparently taken to working for the big bad. He has acquired Dark Mojo and has taken up residence in a pocket realm where he lives in between his quest for the darkness and Zarya and Mortho.
I look at
He
him
says,
one time and I say to him, "If you don't speak basic common to me right now about this junk, I am going to make sure you need 2 peg legs. Dumb it down for me."
Raven has it, I think. It's got to be Raven because it's not me. He says, "I can show you on my map where Raven would be found."
That would probably be wise.
He pulls out a map and sticks his finger into a spot.
Afterwards,
He
I look
says
at
it.
Pauldron and say, I drop the guy and I say, "It's all yours. Do with him as you will."
He points at a spot that's just on the very edge of the grasslands, on the route actually to Sweaty Sands, where your giant friends were. But yeah, he says that.
Hey Mason, how you doing? Welcome on in.
Long story short,
This is Kaverns and
Raven works for the
Klombos,
bad guys now. Raven would know where the armor is.
Dungeons and
And,
Dragons, Lego Fortnite style.
Yeah,
Cheers.
marks the spot on the map for you guys.
But seriously, you'll probably find we do like some role playing, but you'll find some really cool builds. That
All right, look at the pirate.
the
I
dungeon
give him
master,
100 gold. I was like, here, this should get you a nice hook for your hand. Now get
Well,
out of my face.
the dungeon master, long time
Yeah,
created.
he just
But
nods
yeah,
and
hopefully
then
you enjoy.
passes out from loss of slurp.
And then I'll search this cabinet finally.
All right.
Whoa.
On the pirate, who is in the cabinet, you find his magic blade. It's a golden weapon. It's etched with a oceanic motif. Swirling waves and crashing tides, and it's super pretty.
Oh, this is fancy. It'll look good as a trophy on my wall. I'm more interested in these gems and gold.
There's a bunch of it in there.
And now there's woolen coconuts in there.
Have some woolen coconuts, friends. But all right, so that dude passes out, yeah. If you folks want to quote unquote load up on the conquistador and head for that marker, we can go beat up Raven before the end of the stream. Whee! Every once in a while, I like to use my glider, even though there's flying on. Do 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 boo doo boo doo. Flag spike. All right. As you guys approach the shore, you see a nefarious-looking tower in the distance. From the mark on your map and from the description that you received, this is the place that you're looking for. And we find ourselves down here on the beach. What do you folks want to do?
So, Poultry, is that guy your first mate, or is this Raven guy your first mate?
He says that none of them were technically. He said that they all just crewed together. That they didn't fly under any specific flag. It was just fun to harass the capital, essentially.
I know a senile old man who'd really like you guys for that.
He said I'd probably like him as well.
You might know him. He was in that thing with you over there.
He's like the crazy guy,
Yeah, the crazy guy.
with the fertilizer.
Yeah, the fertilizer.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah, he is. I like him.
All right.
I take note of this. It's 17 who said he's crazy.
As you folks roll up on the front door, the hum of magical energy comes from within. What do you folks want to do?
Yeah,
I throw a bomb. No, I'm joking.
Dynamite, dynamite.
As much dynamite as you can throw.
Hey, found this pretty sword. It glows.
Lunch bigger.
That's a Remy sword, for sure. Remy gets to use machetes. Remy's got a machete. Look at that. Oh, that's the original machete from the trap, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Heck yeah, that's what's up. But all right, what do you folks want to do?
What do
Well,
we
I'm
do?
kind of scared of this little portal thing here, but I guess we got to go there.
I'm just gonna go in.
Looks kind of creepy.
I'm gonna use the eyeball things on it.
What do you think?
Using magic detection goggles.
It is wildly magic. It's outlined in a purple glow. It looks like a small version of the larger portals you guys have seen in other instances in the sky when different materials come through from the other realms.
Guys,
This one
heads up.
seems to be contained. It's not just a natural occurring one.
Going into this thing's probably gonna hurt.
I put my hand on Brock's shoulder and I say, "Why don't we find out?" And I push him into the portal.
I'll see your push, and I'll grapple you and throw you instead.
And I will counter the grapple and try to grab onto him
And while you
to
guys,
bring
While
him
they're messing
into
ar-
the
while they're
portal with
messing
me.
around, I just jump in.
me too.
So me and Brock just go tumble each other into the portal, and Spidey jumps
There you
in.
go.
I don't like this magic stuff. I don't like it.
We're like floating through the rainbow bridge, and I'm just looking at Brock, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I thought it would be funny. I don't like this either."
I think my head's on backwards, guys. Something's wrong. Oh wait, never mind. Not my eyes closed.
I
going on with
immediately
my
throw up
camera?
as soon as I land.
Dude,
can't
that's
turn my
gross,
camera.
day.
I'll be right back.
I take some of the mushrooms I'm finding on the ground, and I put them in my pouch.
I can't turn my camera. This is so bizarre.
Right. What if you like look into your scope and then like turn it from that maybe?
Nope. That's so weird. I can turn around, but I can't move my camera. Shoot. I kind of need my camera. I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun.
So I'm guessing I have to go to that ominous-looking structure over there.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
where
it-
Raven lives.
As you folks step through the portal, you traveled through a magic tunnel a short distance, and when you pop out the other side, you are in a realm like none you have ever seen. Someplace between shadows and dreams is the feeling you get immediately upon seeing it. Hey, I have camera control again.
This guy knows Ricky Bobby.
Gen's always off on some cliff.
I'm like a
But
weird
all right.
Batman.
You guys want to roll initiative? We'll work our way over there.
11.
20.
16.
I got 20 again. What the hell?
You get an at 20, and
Yeah, not
I
20.
presume.
you're first.
Oh, right on. All right. So yeah, Remy. Gen steps out of the portal into this crystal cavern shadow realm. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just jump down and use my glider. They were
All right.
I ain't doing that.
Followed by Tron.
that was weird. It just made me fall for no reason.
That was a double movement.
All right. Copy that. Followed by Spicy.
I'm going to jump down and follow him with my glider.
Alrighty. Success. And Monday.
I will also follow behind them using my glider. If I can get it. Hold on, let me try this the right way. Yay, I did it!
Alright. Which will bring us back to Drone.
Wait, before we get
I've
to
never
Trone,
opened
though.
it.
Oh, I'm sorry, never mind.
Sorry, what were you saying, Drone?
How come my glider never opens when I try to deploy it?
You gotta wait like a full second before you
It's a
pop
skill
it.
issue.
Dun dun dun.
Just killed some dudes.
Remy, who was supposed to go first? My bad.
I'm gonna do that and glide this way.
Alright. Followed by Spicy.
No, I'm following Remy.
Followed by Monday.
Same.
Alright.
Oh, but this time, I catch up to Spicy and I tap him on the shoulder and I say, "Tag, you're it."
Alright. Back to Remy. Remy engages in combat. Back to Trone.
Ow! Get off me, homie.
It's okay, they're both taking their next turns. Currently. Alright, the path stands clear before you. You guys want to just move up as a group, you're welcome to. There's only one way to go now, so.
I would like to know, by chance, if the energy emitting in this cave or dungeon or whatever this realm is similar to that of the energy from the powered vaults we had to go through.
In what regard?
Like, so like the power from the energy in the vaults was like, powering magic and devices, mojo and communication devices. Would it appear obvious that a similar thing is going on here?
You can give me an insight check, but
Absolutely. Oh, natural one. No way. That's not good.
if you remember right, the energy in the other place was blue and this one's purple.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But all right. Before you stands a dark mausoleum, cloaked in shadows. And inside lays your quarry. And Spicy's drawn his attention.
My goodness. Holy cow. Can someone pick me up? I'm so
I
sorry.
got you.
I've actually, to be honest, and I know this is going to sound bad, I've never done Raven, so I had no idea that was...
Ah,
I gotcha.
Raven's mean.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Is quite mean.
I've never tried to fight him with a melee. I've always used the arrow.
I've literally spent so many tries looking to like find Raven in my worlds, and I've just never been able to find them.
Nice shot, Ken.
Thank you.
So, before you, Raven crumples and melts into little wisps of darkness and shadow. And inside their mausoleum lies a golden chest. I have no idea what's in it.
So after he crumbles into darkness and shadow, I look at 17 and I go, what kind of stuff are you like into? Like, what is going on right now?
It's like, he wasn't like this when I knew him.
Oh man, that's actually so believable coming from him. So that instantly just quells my nerves, and I just kind of like, oh, okay.
All right. Here we are, kids. Now what? Who's up? I don't even know anymore.
I think it's me, right? 20.
Yeah. Top of the order. Remy.
I'm gonna go for it. I guess I could do detect magic or check for trap.
I can use the goggles. See if I see anything.
Yeah, let me know. Just be safe.
All right. I scanned the chest with the glasses.
The chest does not appear to be magical.
All right.
Anything else magical
opening it.
around it?
Not that your goggles can see. No.
All right.
Jack Frew, welcome to the chat.
Here goes.
What's in there?
I got a bunch of these.
Oh, I didn't mean to pick those up.
This. I think it was this. Possibly. Maybe not. Yeah, the
All
storm
right.
was mostly
Yeah.
what I got.
You loot through the chest, and you do in fact find inside of it, down underneath what it seems to be just strange refuse to you, an old set of armor, which when you open the lid of the chest, Tron, you get a full view in your goggles that they glow quite nicely. This set of armor.
Hey July,
I
thanks
think
for
that's one of
coming
those
by.
magical
Thank you for the
vesticles.
like. That's awesome. Now you get the other perspective.
And 17, in a fit of excitement, he's like, "That's it! That's it! That's what we're looking for!" And he goes behind a little curtain. A little magical curtain appears, and he goes behind it. And he takes off of his prison outfit. And he's in the roof for some reason. And 17 comes back out from behind his little
that's a nice armor.
screen, and he's like, "His name is Robert Pauldron."
Yeah, I can tell. Look at your shoulders. It's a big pull.
Does the armor, like, it doesn't, like, look evil or anything in particular, does it?
I'm researching it
give me
right
an-
now. Give me a second.
You go ahead and give me an insight, Monday.
18.
It does not, in fact, look evil.
Oh, thank
it
God.
It looks bad as.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Perfect. Monday is like wildly impressed and kind of shocked. Just like going from
There you
like
go.
the prison dummy to like this badass leader is amazing, and I am 100% on board.
All right. Only thing left to do is go home. Oops, sorry.
That sword looks so cool with that armor.
What I gave to him.
His name is Robert Polder.
No lag spike, no. As you folks travel back out of the rift, the shadow realm slowly begins to dissipate and crumble behind you until it is no more. And you step out into the bright sunlight of a fresh new day.
If you see it on my screen, it's all still dark.
That's funny. It's actually just about to be sunset on mine too, so the day is not fresh at all.
There it
no
goes.
matter where we look.
Oh, that was funny.
I put my hand on Gen's shoulder and I look at him and I say, "You know what this means, right?"
I don't.
Tag, you're it. And I run away off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, Pauldron.
Hey,
Take
what's
your
up?
it.
Want to help us save the world?
Accurate.
Look, equipped for it now.
No. Yeah. He says, we gotta get back to my brother, but it sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Let's go. Told you I like this guy.
Dun 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 dun. All right, we did it. We've rescued Pauldron's armor. He can now go home, his head raised high. And we'll see what crazy things have happened over the course of the last week while you guys are away next week on Tuesday. Super exciting. I'm pretty pumped to see what this is gonna bring tomorrow, actually.
That right
Like,
there.
my hopes were not super high initially, but after seeing a bunch of the
Gotcha.
leaks and a bunch of the official stuff, like it definitely looks like it's gonna be a good time. So
Yeah, it's cool that they're kind of combining, like they're doing their own kind of mode, and then it's also going to be an Odyssey.
yeah, I was saying, I was joking around earlier that I think it'd be cool if they put all three together. You know, like so for example, you want to build something in Brick Life, but it takes, you know, a brute scale and 15 wolf claws or something. But you don't want to play Odyssey, so you hire somebody, like you put up a message on a message board or whatever, and you like hire an Odyssey player to get that stuff for you, and they give you like currency for it, you know what I mean? Like
That'd
a
be
little
kinda
auction,
cool.
you know, trade type thing in between the game
Yeah.
modes. I think that would be hilarious, but you know, obviously that's a complete pipe dream, but I just think it was funny. You know, you got like the like kind of like outer rim, kind of like redneck people of Odyssey who don't go to the town, go to the city much. You know what I mean? But then you've got like your superhero residential people, and you've got your just like playing along people.
I'd even settle for like
Yeah.
like a GTA style lobby world, because like in GTA Online you can have, I think, up to what is it, like 20 people or something like that in like a lobby just doing their thing. And it'd be cool if there was like
Something like that.
if there was like a world that was kind of almost like an MMORPG. You couldn't really build per se, but it was already had like locations and points of
Yeah.
interest, and you can kind of
Well,
like hop into like portals to go do missions and stuff or something like that.
That's pretty much what this is. So you're in luck.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of POIs. There's a bunch of apparently quest givers, bunch of enemies, bunch of different biomes. You can't
Cool.
build, but there's each character has like its own progression and skill tree, and
Oh,
then
wow.
on top of that, like the abilities that your character class can get, there's like gadget slots, so you can get different like upgrades to your character beyond, just your core abilities.
I'm wondering if they're gonna
And
do.
it's-
There's a game coming out called Legacy, Steel and Sorcery, I think, and it's made by some people that used to make World of Warcraft, I think, but it's an
Oh, right on.
it's an extraction game, but like you pick a class, you have barbarian, like rogue, and I think there's like a ranger or something, but like from that, you basically go into like a world, and you complete quests and like you kind of like level up, but
Yeah.
any items you get, there's other players in the world, and if they kill you, you drop. It's like full loot loss in that world, and so like
Yeah.
when you're in the world, you can decide when you want to leave, kind of in a sense. And I feel like it's gonna be like a new, almost like genre type of game, because like I'm playing this other game that they're kind of adding a mode like that too. And now it's like I feel like Lego's kind of thing is kind of almost taken from that. Like you're gonna be in a world, you're gonna be able to level up and stuff, but it's not like almost like permanent. Like you leave and then you come back and you go back and forth. I don't know. We'll see. But
Yeah. No,
Keep in
from
mind,
what I
it's on a
understand,
game
it's
called
a
Crosswinds
lot like
right now.
Save the World. So
what's Crosswinds?
Crosswinds, the pirate MMO with building aspects.
That sounds good. Yeah, I've been looking for I've been playing Albion, but I'm like super tempted to go back to Ultima Online, and because they have like player run shards now, and I just kind of like, I don't know, I miss just being in a world and like slowly leveling up. But the one player run shard that's like really popular in Ultima Online is called Outlands, but they do a whole new map. It's not like the original Ultima Online. And so I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go into that, but there's a couple like popular or semi-popular like Ultima Online free shards to join. So I was thinking about that. But that's a long grind, but they really, I don't know. I still miss Ultima. Back in that game came out in like 1997. And I still think it's one of the best MMOs.
That's how I feel about Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah, that isn't that still going too, or is it Knights of the Old Republic? What was the one that's like still
Republic still
going?
is.
Which one is it?
Star Wars: The Old Republic still is. Star Wars
Yeah.
Galaxy, the only way you can play it is on an emulator now.
Oh, yeah, the Old Republic. That's the one that people play. I'm in the MMORPG
Why is it
subreddit.
kidnapping Monday?
I'm in
What
the-
is going on right now? How is this even happening?
I'm trying to save you, but it's not working.
Well, it's because Long Tom is slowly. Oh, I think I know what's going on. He's trying to baptize me in the ocean.
Ah! Oh no, I fell.
In the fire, I mean.
No, stop! We're trying to save him.
Yay! I'm back.
Did you know you can glide with your friends?
Wait,
didn't know
what?
that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Do. But yeah,
Yo,
pretty
big mate,
pumped
that's
about
awesome.
this. If you guys
Welcome.
haven't seen
Welcome
stuff
on
that
in.
we
Clara
well,
Ann is
not
joining
that
the game.
we
Hell yeah.
put up on Discord, but what was released officially by Lego Fortnite, all the patch notes and etc. Definitely check that out. But yeah, Jackfruit, as long as it's engaging enough and performing well, it'll be fun. And I think, even just something to mix it up a little bit for Odyssey, it's going to be nice. Even if we have to wait for a month or whatever for it to all come to the game, like, it's still going to be a good time. So, anything that lets me expand our repertoire here at K&K, I'm all about. And having a bunch of new enemies is a definite bonus. So,
Roxy's
I
his
heard
dog.
Yeah.
go pet him.
And tomorrow there's a new
You know they swim now.
Lego Fortnite update coming tomorrow too. Actually, there's an update for a lot of Fortnite tomorrow, which should be pretty
Good
cool.
boy. Oh no. We're all gonna be dead as soon as we come out of the lag. Ah, no. It'd be cool if Force 3 knocked the bear back, but it apparently doesn't. Ugh. Fight you with a pickaxe. I ain't afraid, bear.
Tame one of those.
Dude, I can't wait. We're definitely gonna get rideable animals at some point. You know what I mean? Like,
But we are getting sidekicks,
sure we-
right? Soon.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're getting
Companions.
companions. Yeah, in BR, and I saw somewhere that they're gonna carry over, so that'll be neat. But yeah,
Tom, I've got to cut out. I've got some friends from work that have been inviting me for like 20 minutes. I told them I'd play
Oh,
with
shoot.
them tonight.
yeah, no problem, brother.
All right.
You're welcome to leave at any time. Everybody check out Spicy Plays on YouTube, and yeah, have a good night, brother.
All right, I appreciate it. It was fun. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Heck yeah, brother.
Later,
You know
Spicy.
you will.
Good night, guys.
But all right,
Right.
good night, man.
I see.
On that note, outros.
Outros.
Yes.
Remy, what do you got for us, bud?
Let me see. No, just once again, I'm really digging actually using Gen again to play, and I love these little progressions that have been happening. Like they're just I don't know, it's like after mission's done, it feels really cool that I don't know, that's just like the complete story, and you feel it's really satisfying afterwards. But yeah, I mean, still loving it, still going strong. I just realized today's week 52, although I didn't join right away, but that's 52 weeks, so that's technically a year. So,
Yeah.
um,
It depends on the year.
yeah,
Come to find out, some weeks have more, some have less, or not less, but some have more. Some have
Right.
54 weeks. I come to find out.
oh wow,
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out why it wasn't going to line up again with July 1st. For the year anniversary,
right.
and that's apparently why. But
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
July 1st, that will be a year of K&K.
Wow,
A full calendar year.
heck yeah.
So,
Well, and besides that, I've been just still streaming, mostly Monday through Friday between 12 and 4 p.m. Eastern time. Just been kind of rocking my expert world, kind of really adding little finishing touches on stuff, and looking forward to tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
right on. Hell yeah. Always happy to have you. Here, I'm going to give you a present before we go. This Gen has some of those too. Oops. It didn't drop them. It put them in my inventory.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, everybody definitely check out Remy Lexington, streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
Yep.
And are you going to be streaming any of the stuff tomorrow? You got any big plans?
I'm just gonna be checking it out. Probably try to hop on around 12 or 1 o'clock and just see what goes down.
Heck yeah. So everybody make sure to check that out. Some expeditions from all of
Yeah.
us creators tomorrow. But heck yeah, bud. Appreciate you as always.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And that'll bring us to Trone.
What's going on, everybody? Things are starting to look interesting on the Star Wars world that now Monday and I are working on together. I appreciate him. I flew by his village lately. It was looking really, really good. It's like Endor meets Geonosis' village right now.
Yeah.
Work's been a little hectic lately, so I haven't been able to put as much content up as I like. Hopefully I can get back to regular form videos starting tomorrow for a little bit. Maybe get back on some Baldur's Gate, get a little bit of Odyssey and Expedition content in there too, because I'm going to give Expedition a try. That Shadowcaster class sounds pretty interesting to me, not going to lie.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's just that Trone Gaming. We all build together. So we've been doing this for almost a year now. Calendar year.
Crazy.
Insane. But man, I appreciate it. It's fun. It's therapy.
I have a blast every week. Like this week I was working a bunch and I was trying to come up with something exciting for us to do, and I was like, you know what, the update's about to come. We're just gonna go fight Raven. That's what we're gonna do. That's so I just tried to figure out a convoluted way for yeah.
On a side note, I had
There we go.
I had no idea how powerful the machetes were against some reason. Everything's one hit.
Oh, for stuff out in the yeah, they're good for clearing.
Holy smokes.
Way
Super
better
strong.
than a
Axe.
axe for
Yeah.
bushes and stuff like that, for sure. Let's see. Here, I left you a present there, Remy. It's over here.
Oh. Ice cream. Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at that. 2 Forrest Gump references. Oh, I just took
There
all
you go,
that. Why
Sean.
did I just do that?
But yeah, all right. Everybody, make sure to check all that out. What do we got? Monday.
I'm Monday Olives, and I really have to use the bathroom. So yeah, that's my outro.
All right, heck yeah. Everybody be sure to join us next week, same bat time, same bat channel, for our newly updated K&K action. And thank you everybody in chat, July, Jackfruit, everybody else who popped in. Appreciate you all. And we will see you next week. So yeah,
When the world
only
is
thing left to
changed
do.
forever.
That's right. The world will be changed forever. But in the meantime, the only thing left to do is say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.
Bye.